Welcome to Bricker Bounty.
Alright guys, welcome to my IG-88 / IG-11 tutorial with Legos. Anyway, if you want to be able to create this with every single piece and every single detail that this thing requires, you're going to need absolutely every single one of these pieces to do it. You can't really cut back on a piece. If you don't want to create like the normal blockhead, you can of course replace those 3 studs right there with this, with the actual IG-88 headpiece. So if you have this, that'll be helpful, but these do the job well. Anyway guys, let's move on to the building part of the tutorial. Alright guys, to start building, first 4 pieces you're going to need is the one with the T-shaped hole through the middle along with the bar-shaped holes in the sides. So you're going to need that piece along with 2 of these Technic pin-like pieces right there, along with a 3-stud long brown colored bar. So we're just going to stick the brown colored bar through the T-shaped hole like that, and then grab the Technic pins, stick them in on the sides of it, and then you're going to want to make sure that the bars are even on the sides, so I'm just going to push that in a little bit. That's fairly even. The next thing you're going to want to do is grab the T-shaped Technic piece, or bar piece I guess, like that. Stick it through right there, so you got that. And then next thing we're going to want to do is build the arms. So just grab 2 of these kind of pieces along with 2 of the bar clip pieces. I don't know, I guess it's kind of like a wrench piece, along with 2 more Technic pins. So you're going to stick this piece, the Technic pin, onto the wrench piece, and then stick that onto the the Technic arm bar piece. I don't know what you'd call these things, but I'm just going to refer to them as this piece, that piece. So just repeat the same process with this piece and that piece. Let me just get that on there. Alright, so those, as you can imagine, yes, are arms. Just stick them on the sides, and there you have it. You have the IG-88 / IG-11 arms. Next thing you're going to want to do is grab the other 2 pieces, that piece, that piece, and then grab these I don't know, these I guess what you'd call them are the Jango Fett blaster pieces. So just stick that on like that. Make sure that the the connecting piece is facing that way when this is facing that way. Just do that same thing again. And then to make these things actually stand up, we're going to grab 2 of these clips right here. So grab one of those clips, do it the same right on this one, and there you go. So those act as legs, which you can easily just clip onto the IG unit. So like that there. So now the IG unit has legs. And then lastly, just need to do the head, which is pretty simple. So grab the piece with the bar sticking out, and with those 3 studs I was pointing out at the beginning of the video, you're going to want to clip them on like that. So the orange piece is right in the middle. And then stick this on like that. And you have an IG unit, and then it does look a lot better if you just add the actual IG head onto it. So if you have that head, then do that, I would advise, because that looks a lot better than the stud contraption. But I don't think many people would have this headpiece, and if they did, they'd probably just use the actual Lego IG unit droid piece. But this one I feel like is pretty cool, so make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. Just a quick couple tips on things that you can do to maybe just give this thing a bit more, I don't know, change to it. If you have any of these pieces in all dark bluish gray, then go ahead and do that. But I don't think they make those bar-shaped T pieces right there, or those gun blaster pieces right there in gray. But if you just happen to have one of those in dark bluish gray, and use that. That'll probably make it look better. I didn't have any of those in dark bluish gray, so I just came up with this light and dark blue like contraption to make him. Another thing you can do is also grab one of these like adventure, like Lego adventure character like packs, I guess. And if you want, you can stick it on him. You know, give him just a bit more originality. I guess the actual IG unit does have 2 of these on both sides. If you have 2 of these, then you can do that. I just like to stick with the one. And then cool thing is, if you have like a blaster, you can always just like clip it on, like just like slide it in back there. That way you can't have a blaster strung to his back and just like stick another blaster in his hand or so. So he does have a lot of movability. You can definitely like, I guess the Lego one can do this, but you can of course just like clip the bar right there. That way you can have his arm bending that way, which is something I'd like them to do with like actual Lego characters, because I know those pieces exist in custom, I believe, but I don't think they exist in real Lego. So that's definitely something that Lego needs to do one day. But I'm satisfied with the Lego minifigure. I'm satisfied with the Lego IG unit minifigure, but this one just makes it all the better. Anyway, guys, make sure you check out my other tutorials. I'll have a playlist for tutorials on my channel, so make sure you go and check that out. Keep following my channel, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.